First thing is first. Today is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. Almost forgot the year. Nick, you can go first.
Chewing a bite. Give me a second.
That's gonna be your introduction to the world. Congratulations.
As I'm staring into the mic.
Yelling at the mic. My name is Nick, and I'm eating Chinese food in the current moment.
Oh, okay.
Damn, bro, no.
We're just getting applauses
We're
too. We're
clapping?
clapping cheeks on the mic.
No, I didn't know we were clapping.
Y'all fake as shit.
I am the hentai god. That is, yes. Hello.
I think I just had a stroke. You didn't even say his real name either.
No.
Man's going by.
No one's gonna call him that. Okay.
It's the handle, bro. It's the handle.
It's the handle. Okay, I guess
You're
I'll
just gonna
go.
call him that one guy.
That one guy. All right.
I mean, plenty of people call me hentai because that's my gamer tag on Xbox. So
Insane.
yeah, no, it's the truth too. It's crazy.
Pervert.
person-
Hey, pervert.
Oh, pervert! I'm not pervert!
I guess I'm going now. My name is Jacob, and we are going to get racist, sexist, ableist, classist, elitist, ageist, anti-Semitic, heterophobic, homophobic, zoophobic, audiophobic, transphobic, xenophobic, cyberphobic, fatphobic, phobophobic, tyrannical, childish, cynical, retarded, irritable, ignorant, foolish, silly, and anamorphic. We are in a podcast right now, and we don't know what to name this podcast yet. This is what we're doing the podcast for. And currently, we've been arguing for about 5 minutes to have music in this podcast or not. Cedric! Joe Rogan doesn't need music, okay? I said it before and I'll say it again.
Wait, what is fucking classist? I've never heard that before.
You hate classes, like different classes, low class,
so I'm
middle class.
definitely classist.
Yeah.
Oh no, because you hate like mages or shit like that. You know what I mean? Like you like
Pretty
the
much, that one
warrior
too,
class.
that one too.
I hate mages.
Yeah.
Mages.
Mages.
Like
I'm not saying anything.
wizards.
I'm not
Yes.
saying, I'm not saying anything.
Okay. Bro said I was talking about fucking classes, and bro went to fucking wizardry. That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, about this music shit. What popular what non-popular person do you know that started off non-popular that has a podcast now that is popular that doesn't have music?
I don't know.
My goat B Hen from the 520 podcast.
Who's Behan?
He's on the 520 podcast, bro, with Jeff Teague.
I feel
NBA
like,
Hall
do you
of
think he's
Famer
making that up,
superstar.
or is that a real thing?
You might want to search it up. It might be
It's
a real thing. I trust Nick, and I trust like this man's like what he says, because he's never really steered me wrong. So like, if it's a real thing, it's a real thing.
Tell him
it's
this
a
podcast is gonna
podcast.
be you two ganging up on me the entire time.
No. I'm not even getting up.
I know.
Real shit.
What is it called?
The 520 podcast, starring Jeff Teague, a
Oh, it is real.
NBA
Oh, I seen
superstar.
these. I seen this.
NBA
People got down on here,
superstar.
huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Or I don't think. No, I think that's a different one.
All right,
where
I'll
they
be the
fight.
Jamie of this podcast. I just look everything up, I guess.
You know, so, but isn't Jeff T already technically popular?
Yeah,
Not
didn't he have a
Behan.
platform before this?
Not Behan.
Okay, but he's still connected with Jeff T, so that's why there's a popularity situation that I said going on.
Behan started it.
Oh, but like, how did he start getting Like, how did he start popping off? Was it after Jeff T or before?
Kind of both. It kind of like organically formed, just because before they even had guests on, they're just hella funny, and they just had wild stories.
Interesting. Okay. I will also get into the next thing as well. What we're going to be doing on this podcast, we'll be talking about debating. Obviously, we all have very different opinions a lot of the time. We're going to talk about anime, video games, ghosts and spirits, movies, TV shows, comics, manga, stuff we read, TTRPGs, nerd stuff in general, current events, personal stories, bad advice, music, science, food, crime, creative outlet, depression, secrets of the universe, mostly just really stupid stuff, you know?
He said bad advice, and I already had like an image in my head.
We're gonna give out so much bad advice. Let's be honest.
Tell me why bad advice took out to me too. Bro said bad advice, and I was like,
bro.
Doing that at least once. Yeah.
Can we talk about the sex bots that are on Xbox now? That doesn't make any sense. Why they're on Xbox now? You know,
What?
bro. Okay, you know, like the bots, like the fake bots. They're like, oh yeah, like come like, oh, you know,
They've
chat
always
with
been
me.
there.
Like I want to. They've always been there. Okay, yeah. So they're on Xbox now. They've been on Xbox maybe for a couple of years now, but like it's becoming more and more frequent, and it's kind of like,
You could
bro,
just,
like
sex
you're on
a lot
Xbox.
On Xbox?
Bro, they
Oh
like
my God, what
send
the-
you websites. It's so random too. Like it's the randomest shit. Like you can be having a casual day and just randomly like a message pops up and it's like, bro,
Would you
That's
like
so
to
wild.
feel the softness of skin in your mind?
like how do you know you're not talking to some child, bro? Like why are you sending
I didn't
bots
think
to
about
some
that.
kids, bro? Like
I was about to
like
say
that's
something,
so like why are you doing that? Like what?
crazy.
What in your right mind told you, yeah, like I'm just gonna put a bot out there for, you know, sex bots and, you know, hopefully, you know,
and a lot of kids play Xbox too.
a lot of kids play every fucking console, bro.
Yeah,
Like it's just
yeah, yeah. That's
I
so
was not even
bad.
thinking about that.
Yeah, why is that the first thing you brought into this podcast situation?
It's a joke.
bro, because I literally just got a message from one literally right now.
Okay.
From a child?
Okay.
I hope not.
All right. report.
Honestly, immediate
You know what
report.
I was gonna say though? You know how fucking mad I would be if imagine you're just playing Xbox, bro, and you're chilling, and your girl's next to you, not even paying attention, and a message pops up being like,
Oh,
we're gonna have
bro,
sex.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh
like, huh?
my!
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Sex, question mark?
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Where are you at right now? What are you wearing?
Where you
Oh.
at is crazy.
Yeah, where you at is crazy. You're really
Dude.
trying to get somebody in trouble.
Yeah, imagine you get a text on your phone from a stranger next to your girl sees it first. Where you at right now? And it's like the profile picture of a woman.
That's crazy.
Nah. You know what's wild, bro? Like out of all the fucking things that I thought AI would like take over and shit like that,
Hmm?
did not think it would take over like sexual things.
I
Even
did.
though it's like,
I called it.
well, I never had that thought. I always was like, oh, whoa.
You know, a lot of shows have like made fun of it. Like, yeah, they've made like, you know,
Every
jokes
show,
about
I think,
it.
of
But
the
like,
future has sex with robots. Yep.
like they've done it, and you know what's even crazier is now they're making female robots. Like that's like an actual thing now, and it's nuts, bro. Like,
I mean, look
Bro.
at the blow up doll. That's been around since like the 60s.
yeah,
Well,
but like
that's the thing.
actual AI robots is gonna be nuts, bro. Like,
That's the thing. Because I knew it would exist eventually because, you know, everything gets sexualized after a while. But I was always like, I always thought that would be something so far down the line. Like there would be other uses for it first. Like,
fucking hell.
of course, humanity's like, nah, instead of like having people or AI robots that assist doctors, we have ones that can have sex with you. That's the priority.
Yeah.
It's
Not
like,
the help
damn.
with brain surgery. Nah, sex.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, speaking of sex, Cedric,
Yo.
have we told?
Oh, dear
Whoa.
Have we told them?
Well,
about-
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
About what?
Wait, about what?
The situation. Yeah. That
With who?
the big situation.
The
Oh.
big?
Yeah.
Who's the big?
You could take it away from there.
It's a
Yeah, I'm gonna be an uncle again.
Mm.
I'll let that clear through your head for a second. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just get the obvious people who aren't in it. It's definitely not Jacob's father.
No.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Please tell me it's not one of the girls.
No.
Oh God. I know who it is. You're absolutely kidding.
Nope. I thought it was
Bruh,
a joke. as
I'm
well.
not kidding.
I thought it was a joke.
But I have good news. It's
What?
it's not
It's not.
Well-
It's not. So it's actually a good person this time.
Yeah, it's not a bad. It could have been worse. Let's just say it could have been worse.
Oh my god, bro.
Yep. For like what, 5-6 weeks now?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think they're on 6 weeks.
And I purposely did not bring this up to you so we could talk about it on the podcast and have your reaction recorded.
My fucking god.
Yeah, that's not a joke. He's gonna be a dad at 20, 21, 22.
3?
I thought it was 23.
I think he's 22.
It's due next year.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a dad at 23. But yeah.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yep.
I have so many thoughts about that.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, hey, bro's happy. I mean, I'm not shitting on him. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not shitting on him, but
No one is, but
it's just a bombshell of a thing.
it's a
No, it is.
Bro, my
It's
heart
huge,
dropped.
bro.
My heart dropped like
Bro,
little by little.
when I
I
saw-
wasn't joking.
I told Jacob on Easter, and he was like, you're joking, right? And he was like, I can't tell if you're joking. And I was like,
I didn't believe
bro,
him, like,
I'm
10
dead
minutes.
serious. He was for 10 minutes, bro. Like, he was like, you're joking, right? And I was like, no, I'm not
I was silent
joking.
for a little bit. Like I was just quiet. Well, him and my dad were talking. I was just like, what?
What?
Out of everyone, I didn't think D was gonna be good. Well, honestly, because he does say he doesn't wear condoms, so
He does say that. He does say that.
He's never really wore condoms, to be honest. So
What?
yeah.
He's had STDs before, right? He's had.
I don't know. He's
There's
never
no
said it.
chance.
He's never said it.
If
If-
he hasn't said it, then I don't know.
With
But
Or two,
or he
I don't
might not
know.
even know if he does or not.
Yeah, that's also another thing. Like,
That's very
I,
possible.
if he doesn't, he doesn't. I mean,
If he doesn't,
that's
I have,
good for him,
so
bro.
much shit.
There's so
Not
much
shit,
stuff in your
but
head.
I have so much stuff that I was about to say, and I'm like, huh. Probably not a good thing to say if it's recorded.
Okay, but you gotta say this podcast is uncensored. Okay.
But no, I was gonna say, I was gonna say, imagine the baby comes out and bro didn't know you had an STD, and the baby looks like
Oh my
baby looks
god.
like
It was like what?
Deadpool. Deadpool.
Oh my god.
I'm not even wishing that. I'm not wishing that. I'm just saying, imagine.
You know, it's crazy too, because I was telling Jacob, I was like, we low-key kind of put it on him. Like, the group low-key put it on him. Because after Bobo said that he was going to have a kid, he was, we were like, we were all saying, like, D, like, you're next.
He was
You're
like,
next.
what? No.
He was like, nah, bro, chill.
Oh hell.
Turns out, 5 weeks later.
5 weeks.
She's pregnant for
Oh,
5 weeks. Yep.
Bro.
They just found out too, so.
He's gonna name the child Meliodas Escanor, Seventh Sin.
Honestly, that would be a really cool name. Is Meliodas as a real name?
Meliodas is kind of
That
tough.
would be a really tough name, to be
Yeah,
honest, though.
bro, you already know he wants to have those, so I mean.
Yeah. Well,
gonna
since
have
you had
7
one, might as well
kids?
just have 10.
Bro.
Okay, bro, relax, relax.
Feed into the stereotype. Might as well. Right?
No, even he
No.
doesn't want
What
to feed
is
into the
I'm
stereotype.
assuming the lady is Latina.
Latina, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Hey, bro, there's nothing wrong
Congratulations,
with
you
it.
uncles.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yep. Like my heart kind of like slowly went lower and lower and lower. I was like,
Bro,
I don't think he's joking.
baby's gonna be working in the factory at like 5. Bro. He's gonna be like, take your kid to work day. Bro's gonna hook him up to the fucking assembly line.
Yeah. That's gonna be crazy. So
That
who's
is
next? Since
so
D got someone
fucking
pregnant,
wild.
Bobo got someone pregnant. Who's next?
So,
No, don't do that because everybody else was trying to say me too. Nah, bro, chill. Chill.
Hey.
Hopefully,
Uh,
for Neto.
And then, oh yeah,
No, Neto's already trying. I don't know if you guys know that, but
Trying
yeah.
is
So
crazy.
his girl recently got her they got the IUD out and they already had their conversation about it. They want kids and he wants one with her. So
Okay,
bro.
well, that's not fair. He's
I mean-
trying.
bro's 29, so
Yeah, he's got like 10 years left of good sperm, and then he's out.
His swimmers are like aging.
Yeah, swimmers are running out.
His white Zetsus are getting old.
It's white Zetsus are insane.
This is crazy.
Bro, Oh my god, bro, this shit is so crazy.
Yep,
Bro.
we had to just drop that on you. I purposely didn't tell you, like, because we were
That
in a call,
is
Cedric, for like a good like
wild.
30 minutes. We're just gonna wait for you, and then like I purposely didn't say anything. I
Damn.
was talking about topics. I was like, "Ooh, don't say that yet. Don't say it yet. Don't say it."
Yeah, no, that's low key nuts. I didn't what's it called? I wasn't expecting it. Like
No,
I had
it's-
just seen him that weekend, you know what I mean? And I don't
You already know
know.
it at that point or what?
No, he didn't know, you know what I mean? Like they just I guess they
She's
just got
probably, like waiting for a period and it just never came. Because sometimes it's late.
what's it called? Maybe, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but like well, I mean 3 weeks if they like if it was just after, you know what I mean? Like
Well, not yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything about periods. I don't have the expertise. So
yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Like, there's like a peak time, but like she could have just been like mad fertile. You know, it's just like some girls can be.
yeah, that's a word choice.
Hey, bro, mad girl, it's just true. Like that's just a thing that happens. Like some.
Of course, the
some
hentai
are-
man talks about fertile.
Okay, bro. You know what? I'm gonna make you fertile.
That's incest. So let's not do that one.
Yeah, wait. Let's not. You're right.
Man's gonna create Joffrey Lannister, bro.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
My fault, Joffrey Baratheon.
Yeah. So how you feel about that, Nick?
I have many thoughts.
I'm cool with being
Say
an
it.
uncle
This is
again.
the
So
podcast to say it. No filter. No. Remember, we're going until we get canceled.
Well, that's my thing, though. Like, I don't care about being an uncle. I don't care about that. Damn. It's a lot.
It's just
already
it's
struggling as it is. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
it's just a surprise, low key. Like
Yeah. This man's gonna be in the trenches again.
Well, it's gonna be a surprise when the baby's fucking needing to get care packages to fucking survive.
Hey, bro, it's funny too because my dad was just talking like, well, we were out to dinner, right? And he was just talking about like the girls and me, and we're like talking to D about like, oh, bro, you're gonna lose your hair, next, bro. And he was like, nah.
I mean, it's
Yes.
genetics.
It's I was like, yeah, that's what that's what I was saying. It's genetics, and I was like, and I told him after we found out, I was like, bro, I was like, if you think your hair is not gonna fall out now, I was like, nigga,
I'll give him 25.
I was like, hey, with a kid, it's over, bro. That shit's
Yeah,
gone.
with a kid, the stress is gonna
Is he
be
already
crazy. Huh?
You said what?
Is he already balding?
Not that I know of, not that I can see.
See him on Instagram. He posts him and his girl all the time.
Mhm.
I'm not on Instagram like that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's probably healthier.
Yeah, that is healthy.
Yeah.
Very healthy. I'm really only on Instagram for like 2 reasons, and that's my group chat for D&D and group chat for work.
Hmm.
I'm on it like probably like 10 minutes a day.
Like literally, the only reason I was on Instagram was for a group chat and sending memes.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Oh, and my sticker shop. Okay, that's where I buy my stickers.
You buy stuff on Instagram?
Not off Instagram, but those like the
Links?
creators, they like they drop like what they're gonna drop in the next like drop.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
What would be your gift to the baby? The first gift.
First gift.
Meliodas dagger.
Bro said a dagger.
Dagger's crazy.
What would you give the baby shower? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Bro, a WNC shirt.
Of course.
Welcome to the collab, baby.
You're initiated in. You don't have a choice. I don't
Don't
know.
have a choice is crazy.
I don't know. Bobo said that they finally figured out a name for his daughter.
Oh, what
It's
is
gonna
it?
be Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Why
I
Elizabeth?
was like, that's cool. I was like, this little like nicknames would be Liz, and that's what his girl wanted. So, or not his girl, but you know the situation.
Yeah.
His baby mom wanted. So he was like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, our first podcast is gonna be talking about babies.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
And then our next podcast is probably talking about cum. And the next podcast is probably just talking about
Okay.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, that is insane. Yeah. Sorry for dropping into you like this, but it had to
All
be.
all the power to him.
Yeah. I hope he grows
look
better
at-
as a man like this.
Look, I can be honest with you. I think D would be a good dad because he knows what not to do. You know what I mean? From examples, and like I feel like once that baby comes, he's gonna do everything he needs to. Like,
Mature further.
yeah, and I just no, it's not even a hope so. It's just I know what my brother like. I know my brother will do it. Like that's just it's like a sixth sense. Like I just know my brother that well.
He's
Like
gonna
I know
have
his.
no more time.
Yeah.
He's gonna have no time. His man's gonna be stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
Man's gonna be like the dad from Boondocks. Dad, just catch you having fun.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Dang. Okay. What's his girl's name? Forget.
Oh, Lexi.
Lexi. Okay.
I'm not even trying to be a certain way, but that is a very if I had to guess 3 names for a Latina, that would definitely be a top 3 name. Like, I know
I mean,
so many Lexis.
she was low key chill. Like she didn't give off like that like vibe or nothing. Like she was chill. Like she like low key fit in with the group a little bit too. Like it was chill.
She didn't give it
Like
a
she didn't
creepy
give you the
vibe like his
energy
ex.
where she would
Yeah,
kill you in your
like
sleep.
even like the others that met his ex were like yeah, this was a whole other vibe, bro. Like it wasn't the same. Like
Complete
you
opposite.
could a complete opposite, bro.
Good. Thank God.
Like she didn't get the feeling like she would like assassinate you. If you
Yeah,
dozed off next to her.
yeah,
Yeah,
and it
that
wasn't
would have
like
been
they
nice.
were like because like I don't know if you guys ever heard, but like Angels told the story where like they were in the car trying to go to Frop's concert and these two were arguing in the back of his car in the back of Angel's car like the whole fucking time, and it was like
So
and
creepy.
he was like after like 3 months of hanging out with them together, he was like, bro, he was like, I had to tell him, I was like, bro, I can't hang out with you anymore if you bring her around because like it's just not it, bro. And I was like, hey, bro, I respect it like
You don't think
100%. Like,
why would I gotta ask him? We gotta bring him on the podcast and talk about that. Why was he with her for that long?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You think he should be our first guest next Tuesday? I'm totally down for that. 100%.
Ask him why he was with that lady.
I got so many questions for him.
That's a crazy
I mean,
first question.
the truth is what the truth is, and the truth is that like bro is just blinded.
Vagina.
What?
Well, not just that, but like he thought he was in love, and that was just it. He had love goggles, and that was just what it is. Like no no matter what she said or did, like it was clearly like it was clear that he was trying to make that relationship work, and it it was like why? Like it didn't matter what we told him, and that's the same thing that happened to Bobo. I mean, I've been in that situation before too. Like a lot of people I know have been in that similar situation. It's just they don't listen. It's just because they have what we like to call is
Pride.
I was gonna say beer goggles, but
Kind of along the lines.
yeah.
Bad relationships can humble a man and then, go to better relationships later on.
Yeah, because then you'll know what you kind of like want and what you kind of deserve and like
Mature. It's
what
called
you
character
don't
development.
want.
It's a canon event.
Yeah, yeah. You just kind of like figure out what you don't want either. Like is very needed.
Nick's like, I can't relate.
For what?
Well, I mean, to be fair, Nick kind of got what he wanted. Yeah, Nick kind of got what he wanted, like off rip.
Is that true, Nick?
That I got everything I wanted?
Off rip?
Well, yeah, it's everything I could ask for.
Oh, yeah. So he just
Exactly.
got pretty lucky then.
Yeah, exactly. The same thing with Motivates. I mean, Motivates got a girl that like it's his first relationship, and he got such a solid girl. Like honestly, with him, it was anything he possibly could have asked for.
I guess
But
some
I think
people
that
just
also
need
comes from good judgment too.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't. Some people don't build that judgment like that. Like some people are the type of people that like to take a chance, and knowing
I can
there's like
fix
a
her.
couple flags. Yeah, like
Okay.
I can fix her. Like
The sentence that should not be uttered but keeps being uttered.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, always uttered.
I was like the pure opposite of that.
I can't fix her. See ya. By the way, if we need to censor anything, we should say that. Or like cut stuff out. We should say,
Yeah.
hey, cut this part out, and then, you know what I mean? Okay, I had a question as well. Me and Nick on the waiting room before you were ready when you were working out. We're talking about like what we could get away with on podcasts and stuff like that. And so we're like, oh, maybe we can get away with this. Like, oh, well, like doesn't Christian or like what's his name? What's his name? Andrew Tate have like a podcast. He gets away with a lot of stuff. He's like, oh, that's the most cringiest human being ever, though. And I was like, nah, that's probably Christian. And he was like, who's Christian?
Oh my god! Didn't Chris Chan get like arrested too?
For
Like
having sex with his mother? Yes.
yes, that was. It's crazy because Cinnamon Toast Ken like reacted to a video of body cam footage of that
Oh,
exact
I seen
arrest.
that. He was at the hotel.
Yes, bro. And he was like talking about like his lover being fucking Sonichu, and he
His
was talking
lover,
about like
true, and he lives in the alternate dimension, and yes.
yeah, and he was like I'm sorry if you feel that that's
Sonichu put
Sonichu.
together that
Yeah,
is
he was like
slash husband.
yeah, he was like my husband Sonichu's been. I'm sorry if you feel that he's just hitting you. You know, and I was like, bruh, like some people need help.
Or it is not all there. Okay.
Some people need help. It's okay. It's
So
okay.
this my friend is Christian.
It doesn't look like that right now.
No, he looks like right now is this.
Yes.
Oh, I'm scared to even look at this shit.
This is the most documented man in all of the internet. Proven. The most documented man.
Which one is the before and after?
The before is the top, the after is the bottom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So like the top is 2006 and the bottom's like 2023, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, like a little bit before
doing that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So also some side information. The internet told him the way to like recycle is to drink his own cum, and he did that for years, and probably still does. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gotta be kidding.
No, he's not lying.
This is the most cringiest man in history that I could probably think of. Or woman. Look at it. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I didn't know mean to
person needs help. Like obviously Christian or Christina now is not all there. So yes.
Did he actually
drink his cum?
No.
Have sex with his mom?
There's no way that happened.
Yeah, that's what he got arrested for. She was like elderly and sick and whatever, and
something like that. Yeah.
He raped her?
Allegedly.
Basically.
Nah.
Allegedly.
I mean, but like I say allegedly as well because I mean, if you really think about it,
I mean, he only got arrested for incest stuff, what I'm pretty sure. I'm sure of.
Yeah.
He didn't get arrested for rape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There's probably hundreds of videos on him. There's one documentary I saw. It's like 8 hours long on Christian.
Bruh.
Yeah. If you want to talk about the most cringiest human being to exist, it's probably Christian. 1,000,000%.
Well, yeah, Andrew Tate isn't just cringy. That maybe this guy takes the cake then. I didn't never heard of this person in my entire life.
That is insane to me, and we got to do something about that one day on the podcast.
But Andrew Tate's just a terrible human.
You don't like grifters?
You mean scammers, people who take money from working class citizens? No, I don't like people like that.
Hey, maybe we can get him on the podcast and ask him.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get the mob to kill your entire family now."
Do you like Andrew Tate, Cedric?
That's a very controversial thing because, like, some shit he says is like
kind of true,
and then some shit he says is just over the top. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, if there was another person to find that line between over the top and, you know, true, it'd be like better. But like, as you said, he's pretty cringy and like
he's pretty cringy. Yeah. Bugatti.
Like, Bro got his fucking cars taken away, his Bugattis taken away, and bro fucking bought it. He said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, I got him back." He literally has a recording of him fucking on Bugatti scooters, bro.
Bro.
And I'm
Well,
like,
you gotta remember,
no,
he's a
Josh.
super big troll. So, like, he does a lot of that on purpose.
And he got indicted for sex trafficking.
I think he was proven innocent, no? Or is it still?
Yeah, he was proven innocent. No, they couldn't prove it. They kept him in jail for so long, bro, and they could never prove it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
Well, I don't think they were proven wrong. I think he just fled Romania. Where
He's still
they
in
were
Romania.
all-
He hasn't left.
No, he was held in prison for a minute.
Yeah, he's not allowed to leave the country, I think. Topic
Like
that needs more
they
information.
like
I'm
they
reading a thing right now where it says February 27, 2025, Andrew Tate charged with rape and trafficking in Romania returns to U.S.
Oh yeah, recently?
I do know. Okay, so like what I know is that they extended his like jail time because they were trying to
By the way.
like prove like anything basically on him. They like brought up like other charges on him and everything, and there was like a whole situation like, and like I watched like a couple of like people like a couple of other like streamers and stuff like that that were like talking about the situation, and they were saying that like there was certain they were all saying like like he's been there for like they put up like 6 different charges on him, and then they those fell through, so they threw more charges on him trying to keep him there.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, so he was recently relieved of the restrictions to stay in Romania. So what I've seen is from BBC February 28th.
Yeah.
Because the
says,
U.S. wanted their citizens back, essentially.
Well, is he? I thought he was a Romanian citizen.
Well, I'm sure he was. He's a dual citizen, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
think
would
he's
make
got dual
sense.
citizenship.
Like if I remember, he's British as well.
But Romania's nah.
Well, like no, he had travel restrictions, so he had to stay in Romania, and it was just lifted. So then he went to Florida.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, because
He
like
said
for the
his
longest time they wouldn't.
accusations are human trafficking, trafficking of minors, sex with a minor, and money laundering.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Yeah, and all those is crazy because they all fell through, and he won all those fucking charges, bro. It's crazy.
Because there was zero proof technically.
There was no proof.
But he is a grifter. That is proof of that.
I mean,
Well, I mean that Hustlers University. I have so many questions about Hustlers University. I just don't
if you
understand
even
that.
put a cent into that, bro.
But what do you
go
get
to
out
the
of it though?
hospital.
It's like what are you learning?
You learn how to hustle.
Okay, but
That's what I'm
anyone can learn
saying.
how to hustle.
I don't trust anybody who sells a program where it's like learn how to hustle so you can respect women more by telling them to get into the kitchen and stay there.
Now you sound like my mom.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I believe it or not, 90% of the women I talk to say that. Like, hey, I'm not gonna go to war. You guys also in the kitchen. It's 100%.
No, I do know I do know girls that are like that though.
I would
Like
say most girls I know or say that.
That like it's been a little 50-50 for me, like from girls like I've met, but like it's
Just because they
definitely
want that doesn't mean that should be forced upon them.
Yeah, it should
forced.
ever be forced upon anyone.
Nothing should be forced. No, I agree 100%.
There shouldn't be any expectation of anybody fitting these roles. Like
No,
if a
of
man
course
is
not.
like, "Hey, I don't want to serve my country and get blown up by a fucking bomb that was accidentally set off by my fucking own people in a war that we're fighting that does nothing but get a few bucks and rich fucking Americans."
Oil.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't blame a guy who wouldn't want to participate in that.
Yeah.
So
Draft in general is insane, but yeah.
yeah.
Hey, we World War II.
Did we though?
I mean, we drive their cars. we drive
their cars.
And everyone likes anime now.
We drive their cars.
Got a point.
And we recruited German scientists. I mean, did we really win?
Did we win though?
Or did we just transfer powers? That's what it feels like.
Or like, yeah, we made a business deal.
Business.
Especially now, bro.
Business deal. Yeah. I don't know. War in general is just kind of stupid if you think about it.
Well, it's just
It's good
it's
for
just
the
I mean-
common
economy.
people. It's
Hey, bro.
common people paying for rich people's problems.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Nah,
We
low
got
key, bro.
political in the first episode.
You know what we should do for like shit like that, bro.
Mhm.
Tournaments, bro. Tournaments.
Like
Not like
gladiator, like
not
Rome.
no. Like that'd be crazy, low key. Like actual like tournaments, like have like tournaments for different things, like how they have the Olympics, bro. Like,
But like
But,
decide
like,
the fate
have,
of the
like-
universe.
Bro's
Yeah,
thinking
kinda like
about
the
the
fight
Mortal
this-
Kombat
yeah.
tournament. That's crazy.
Yeah. You're thinking of Hunger Games, man.
No,
Yeah,
well,
bro.
you know what? You know what would low-key be a better idea?
Dragon Ball tournament.
I know this is like a completely fictional take, but can you imagine if we just got all the fucking world leaders that were like at odds with each
Just
other
fight with each other.
and somehow got them to actually sit together and be cordial? So like the millions from
The
their countries
UN,
don't die
where they always
for
argue. You mean?
for no reason.
Don't they do that?
Well,
in
I'm
the
talking
UN?
about countries that are actually at odds. The UN is just the UN. I'm
Mhm.
talking about countries like if Russia and America truly made peace and wasn't like, yeah, if they even set one fucking bomb off, their whole east side is fucking done. Like, yeah,
It would
we
be
shouldn't-
West Side, I
we sh-
think, because they're closer to the West.
I'm saying that's what we would say to them because we would launch shit
Oh yeah,
east.
yeah.
That hit the east. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
I mean, side note, if we want to use smart, we'll hit the West because that's where all the people are. But yeah,
Yeah, all the people who are like completely innocent.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll kill all their fucking children and the fucking grannies who have fucking
Hey,
sepsis.
we did it
We'll
before.
blow them up to hell.
we
Yeah,
did
we
it.
do it
before.
all the time. We do it
We
all the
still
time.
do it. Obama.
That's just how war is.
yeah. That's why I say
That's
it's
why-
stupid.
Yeah, that's why when people in any war, even for like the whole Israel fucking Gaza shit, but they're like, yeah, we got them. We blew up that fucking hospital full of them.
No soldiers there
huh.
at all.
Yeah,
There were
no
no
soldiers,
weapons. We
700
got the hospital.
casualties. Yeah, it's like, huh?
This episode got very dark. We were so happy talking about baby, and then now we're talking about killing babies.
It's just so funny though when people just mention that. They're like, yes, I'm a faithful Christian. And then they were celebrating children dying in a hospital to a fucking bomb. It's like, huh. I don't think that's very biblical.
People celebrating that is insane.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Okay.
You celebrate death like that on either side. You're fucking insane.
Okay, next topic.
Got too real. Cedric's like,
Yeah, he's just great. He's quiet right now. Cedric?
Oh,
Okay, let's talk about podcast name. What are we gonna name the podcast?
Well, what are all the things we talked about this shit?
Babies, dying babies,
death,
bad
living
Andrew Tate.
conditions.
The Andrew Tate podcast.
No, God, no. Oh,
We'll get some
hell
clickbait,
no.
right?
Hell no.
Let's see.
Oh, we talked about Chris Chan.
We talk about Chris Chan, and the Chris Tate, Andrew. Wait. The Tate
I don't know
Chan?
anything
Tate Chan
about those
podcast?
humans, bro. I don't know anything about those humans. I don't
okay.
want to associate.
Maybe this is our intro to the world, by the way.
That's crazy.
I don't know. We're all very sleepy all the time. See, he's
It
yawning
would
right
be
now.
like
Sleep
what's
Deprived
it called?
podcast. What?
It would be like the part from the Bad Fantastic Four where they're like, say that again?
Say that again?
Because he's like, there's 4 of us, and we're fantastic.
Say that
Say
again?
that again?
Oh god. That's the only thing I remember from that movie.
Yeah, that movie was not good. That's what we need to have a podcast about, bro.
Criticizing stuff.
The worst movies.
Yeah. Oh, Cedric, wasn't I literally talking about that on Easter?
What?
Just bad movies, which you talk about and like react to or something like that.
react to.
Like Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you
it's
were
so
talking about
bad, it's
that.
funny.
Best movie ever.
It's so hilarious, man. It's so funny, and like not the parts where it means to be funny. What?
That's why I want to watch the Minecraft movie, bro.
My sister just watched that. My sisters went on to go watch that this weekend.
She like it?
They came back saying some Minecraft stuff. I think they're playing Minecraft right now. So yes, I guess.
One of the most successful advertisements ever.
Yeah.
It literally just got a whole new young generation onto the fucking movie.
That's true.
Onto the game.
But yeah, it's 100%. They already like the game as it is, and they're
But
definitely.
yeah, when the game is easy and to like learn and fun to get into, and you just create brain rot memes for young impressionable children, so they could just be like, "Daddy, release."
Oh God.
Lava chicken.
The nether.
Another flinted steel. When they know all that shit, bro.
Yep. Yeah.
They weren't even trying to make it good. They just wanted to make it as brain rot as possible.
It's just one of those like, rock movies, you know what I mean? Like those Kevin Hart rock movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Just the money schemes, or
the money schemes, yeah.
I'm a man and you're a man, and somehow we know each other from a high school diplomacy project, and now we're gonna somehow save the world from 15 fucking nuclear bombs pointed at Cuba
with the worst
America.
CGI you've ever seen.
Yeah, with CGI that originated from 1986.
What movie would you? What's the worst movie you could think of, Cedric?
Well, I mean, the current runner that's beating Dragon Ball Evolution is the Snow White movie, apparently.
But that you've seen, that you could think of.
That I've seen.
You have to say the movies that you've seen, bro.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so I can say it.
Bad movie. I don't really watch a lot of bad movies. I'm gonna be real with you. Like,
that's unfortunate.
I
like the bad movies.
Wow.
I've seen a bad anime.
We've all seen a bad anime.
Yeah.
School days.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't even. What's it called? The worst movie I could possibly think of. I'll say this: I've only fallen asleep once in my entire life watching a movie in the theaters. Like I've been to so many movies in the theaters. The only movie I've ever fallen asleep to in my entire life is Captain fucking Marvel. I've never fallen asleep in any other movie.
That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't even bother saying that. Well, bro, I saw Quantumania, and that movie was so fucking ass.
Like, usually when I get told like a movie's bad, like I just kind of like, I usually don't watch it, but like
I need to challenge myself.
I'm a connoisseur of bad movies. I love bad movies.
That's the thing. I always hesitate when I hear about bad movies because I'm like, because like I think it won't be entertaining. But bad movies are like the most entertaining.
Because they're just that funny. Well, the worst kind of bad movie there is, or it's just boring.
Yeah, just boring. That's what Captain Marvel is. It's not funny. It's not memorable.
One of my favorite movies, also one of the worst movies I've
seen. I started yawning thinking about it.
Yeah, he's yawning thinking about it. One of my favorite movies, yet probably one of the worst movies, if not the worst movie I could think of, is Trolls 2.
Bro.
See, that's yeah, the scene where he goes, "They're eating him, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god!"
But that's funny though.
That's why. It's not meant to be funny though. It's not meant to be funny, but it's funny. Have you seen that before, Cedric?
Yeah, they W'd that. Nah, I haven't seen any of the Trolls movies. I keep hearing they're good though.
It's from like the 80s, I think. It's hilarious, but yeah, they're really bad movies. There's horrible acting, pacing, horrible effects, just bad writing in general. I don't know why it didn't cross my mind, but the Star Wars sequel movies are all horrible as well.
Oh God.
I think we could all like 90% say that they're pretty bad movies.
Well, all I gotta say
is because it was billions of dollars pumped into it.
All I gotta say, bro, is Finn should have been the one to have the saber.
100% Finn should have been a Jedi. I don't care if Rey was a Jedi, just make Finn a Jedi too.
Rise of Skywalker is definitely the worst scene, bro. Or the worst movie.
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker is the worst movie. Yeah.
Like The Last Jedi, like plot wise, story wise, I absolutely despise for many reasons.
Biased, personal reasons. Yep.
Yeah, incredibly biased personal reasons. But the shots in the movie, like there was many shots in The Last Jedi that were actually really good.
But that's
Like
cinematography, though.
that's the thing. That's the thing. It was like they got a amazing crew because the CGI on those movies are fantastic. You can't even say they're bad.
Well, of
They're
course, they have billions and
incredible.
millions of dollars.
That's
in it.
what I'm saying. The music is good because it's John Williams still.
Of course.
The fucking the visually, it's so good, including cinematography.
Acting's pretty good too.
Yeah, and the acting's good too because they got good actors because they have a lot of money.
And they
But
still failed.
but the plot is just so like it's so
The
inconsistent.
writing in general is bad all around.
And that's just the funniest thing to me about the sequels, bro. It's just like I picture like if the original trilogy, like or not original, but um the prequels, can you imagine if they had 2020 Star Wars CGI in those three movies?
Yeah.
Granted, the CGI is like for its time for Revenge of the Sith is like great. But bro, can you imagine for like the Phantom Menace scenes? Because there's a lot of scenes in the Phantom Menace because it's kind of like the transition between, you know,
You and Anakin walk through the door?
Yeah.
No, that's in Revenge of the Sith.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of mistakes like that. You don't really catch that one though, unless you've seen it hella times. But like I'm talking about like the pod race and shit like that. Can you imagine the pod race on just like new age graphics? And I love the original graphics in the original movies because it's so nostalgic to me and I just love those movies. But like, can you imagine just all those even the fights in space with just the new age CGI? It would just be so good. And that's how you know even like with all the problems people have with the prequels, the story was still there. You know, I don't give a fuck what anybody says about the prequels. I'll always fucking defend them.
No, the prequels are good. So okay. This man D, right?
Uh-oh.
I'm putting Angel on Star Wars for the first time, and I'm putting him in the order the movies came out. Yes, for the first time.
Has he seen them?
Nah.
Yep.
So like I was putting him on, and I'm putting him on in the original like order that they came out.
4 to 6 and then 1 to 3.
Yeah. So
they're meant to be watched.
How they're meant to be watched. And this man D goes, no. He was like, why would you do that? You're gonna just confuse him. He was like, you gotta watch 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. And I was like, are you dumb? No. I was like,
well, they both have pros and cons. I will say that because the way the original you watch it, you will never know that's his father, right? That's a cool reveal. Yeah. But also, you don't know if Anakin's gonna turn bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's a cool reveal too if you watch it from episode 1.
But this is the thing, though. But the thing is, to be watched 4 to 6, because, bro, the whole point behind it, like even in the prequels, hella shit in the prequels are never explained because it's intended for people who have seen the originals already.
Yeah,
that's like the whole thing.
And like the whole thing is that like I told him, I was like, you also gotta remember that the fights get better the more you start from the old movies to the newer movies. I was like, I don't want to put him on the newer movies and then him have like all these like intense ass fucking fights, and then we go and watch like the older movies and like the fights aren't as intense as they were in that shit.
Because they're more practical.
Yeah, because they're more practical.
I mean, I was like, fair though. The Star Wars movies are not meant to be starting the fight. Obviously, the best fight is going to be in Revenge of the Sith. 100%.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I wanted him to get the build up, and I wanted him to enjoy the movies how they were really originally released and originally meant to be.
Either way, I think it's good. Just so I'm getting that clear, I think it's good either way.
Either way, yes, it's good. But like, I still think that like the original way is by far like the better way to watch it.
The only reason why I would say you would start from episode 1 is because George Lucas said is that they're meant to be watched in chronological order.
So 1 to 6.
1 to 6. That's how George Lucas said it. But like I said, either way is good because they both have pros and cons.
Yeah. Well,
anyway, so
George Lucas also introduced fucking villains in the prequels who were clearly meant to be of Asian descent, and clearly made a fucking only money. Yeah. Man said Jedi tricks don't work on me, only money. With a like with Jewish fucking accent. It's like, bro,
And
really?
a big nose.
Yeah.
This is the same man.
He was so racist.
That told the girl who played Leia, I forgot her name. Yeah, in space, there's no underwear, so you can't wear underwear under the gown.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you saying about Angel?
Oh, and it just this man D was just throwing a fit about it. Like, bro, how are you gonna tell me how we gonna watch it when I'm showing him how I watched it? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, no, that's not the right way to do it. I was like,
by the way, podcast. Anyone who listens that's not our friends is probably no one, but Angel is our friend, and then D is his brother, which is also Nick's brother. So yeah, I just had to put that out there.
Which is also
42 minutes into the podcast or however long.
Blood, half blood said, step blood to me.
Should I just explain the relationship between all of us? Because we're about 56 minutes in.
regardless.
Wait, let me explain it then.
Oh, no. I don't trust you to explain it. You're a liar. I don't trust you.
Cedric.
He's going to say something horrible.
He's the big unk. He is the stepbrother who turned into blood brother. And then Jacob is my nephew, technically.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay, well, I'll see how it is. So there's Cedric. He's the oldest, who is blood brother to my father, and then they share the same mom but different fathers, and then
I just thought of something, bro.
Cedric and D share the same father, but they both have different mothers. But D's father was married to Nick's mother, which makes them stepbrothers, which also makes them Cedric and Nick stepbrothers. And I am the nephew of Cedric, and I am not related to the white man Nick in any way, or D. There's no relation there at all.
But me and Nick also see each other as blood brothers, so hence why
it doesn't matter.
Exactly. So
we're
technically,
spiritual brothers.
Technically,
that would technically make you his nephew.
No, that doesn't mean that. I'm also older than him.
Technically, you're literally 5 years younger than me. You could be my brother.
It doesn't count.
Technically, Jacob, I am your sister's god uncle.
You're not my sister's god uncle. You have to
your mom
baptize
literally
her to be her god uncle or her godfather.
I'm her uncle.
No, you're not.
I literally, your mother literally confirmed this.
Yeah,
no,
that's fair.
Yeah, even Cedric knows this. Yes, she fucking did.
No, I could ask her right now.
Go ask her.
I'll call her on my phone. I'll call her.
Yeah,
but she's very mad. She's on keto, so be prepared for it.
No, there's a bad time.
Bad time. Chill.
Bro's trying to get me.
Oh God.
Hey, busy mom?
What?
Are you busy?
I'm parking the car.
Did you ever say to Nick that he was the baby's god uncle?
The baby's god uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm her uncle. Say
no.
Wait.
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you mean you
don't
know?
See? Let's go.
There you go.
Hey, tell her.
That's not a no. That's not a no. That's not a no. That's not a no.
That's not a no. That's not a no.
Tell her I am definitely the baby's uncle, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. Ask her, am I one of her uncles?
Ask her, am I one of her uncles?
Oh. I guess he can consider himself like step uncle. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing.
Yeah, but yeah, no relation to us.
No,
it's still extended family.
Spiritual uncle. Spiritual uncle.
How?
Yeah.
When they're not related to us.
Spiritual uncle.
Not to us, but to Cedric.
Yeah, just Cedric's dad, who's not related to us.
Spirit uncle.
He's saying spirit uncle now.
See?
Yeah, no, technically he would.
I'm just saying what is or isn't. My opinion doesn't matter.
Tell her I'm definitely the uncle because I brought her gifts.
He's saying he's the uncle because he brought her gifts before. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
I can't wait to come over, bro. Because I'm definitely hanging that shit over you.
You're. I guess you're her uncle. I guess.
Hey, see, Cedric, bro, he was really trying to hate.
Oh, no, I know, bro. I know.
Because we've asked her
She
this
said
question
she
before.
don't know. She said she guesses.
What- That's what she said last time. She said, "I guess so," which means yeah.
Okay.
That means yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that is the connection between the three trio.
So should the podcast be double uncle?
Double uncles,
double
crazy.
single,
The podcast name double uncle.
triple uncle actually is.
How
a
am
funny
I?
ass
I'm not an
name.
uncle.
Technically, you are.
How? In what way?
Because technically,
Am I D's
the logic-
brother? That's going on now.
technically by the logic, you are D's uncle.
What are you talking about right now? How am
Or
I D's uncle?
you're gonna be D's baby's uncle.
What?
Yeah, that's technically by logic.
What does
Yeah,
it make
that's
any
technically
sense?
by
What
logic.
kind of Lannister family tree is this? What is happening?
Okay,
It's
so
less-
think
it's
about
less
think
Lannister,
about
it's
it.
more
Okay,
Stark.
like think about this. Okay, you're like my younger brother. Okay, I consider you like a
Yeah, my
younger brother.
burger uncle.
What's your
Yes.
you're my brother uncle. You're gonna be a
I
younger
can't do
brother.
this. I can't do this, man. What is going on? Yeah, you're my brother uncle and my cousin.
Hey, technically, you are my cousin, bro. Honestly,
Oh my god.
technically, you're like my cousin brother. I would say that. Wouldn't that be like the correct term, Cedric? I think that fits.
Yeah, I think that fits.
So
Okay.
you're like
We're all cousin brother. We're all cousin brother uncles. Cool. Is that the is that the name of the podcast? Cousin brother uncle?
cousin brother.
Cousin brother uncle.
That's actually funny.
Like uncle grandpa, just cousin brother uncle.
Bro, oh my god. You know what's crazy, bro? Beefcake is the uncle grandpa right now.
What?
Bruh.
So, okay, his brother is dating his girl's daughter and they had a kid together.
What?
What? Wait. Say that all over again. I think I misunderstood.
His brother
His brother.
had a kid with his
kid?
girl's daughter.
His girl has a daughter?
Yes, she has an older daughter.
How old is
His she's like the same age as him, like 40 something. Maybe like
No,
50
the
something.
daughter.
The daughter? The daughter's like 20 something.
Damn, he's old as shit. Damn.
What kind? Why do we live in
Wait,
this world?
you said his friend had a baby with his daughter?
No. His brother had a baby with her daughter.
No.
His younger brother.
Wait. You said his brother had a baby with his daughter.
With his girl's daughter.
So it's not his daughter.
No.
That's still fucking weird as shit.
Dude, my brain can't wrap around this incest tree.
Whoa. Nah.
He's literally Uncle Grandpa. Let's just keep
That's
it that way.
some different
He's the
shit.
uncle grandpa. Bro, that's like as bad. Remember when Chris and my dad were dating Cindy and Jackie?
Don't remind me.
I
Don't
don't
remind
even
me.
know the
Bro,
lore on this.
Bro, so okay, two brothers were dating two sisters.
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
And so my uncle Chris, which is his brother, has two kids with his woman Jackie, and her younger sister Cindy was with my dad for a little bit. So imagine if my dad and that girl had kids. Their Chris's kids and my dad's kids would be like cousins of both sides.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we just live in a very just like incestual world.
Double cousins?
Double cousins. Yeah.
Double cousins is crazy.
You know, when I was thinking about podcasts, I was thinking about like cool stuff. You know, I didn't think it was gonna be like Cousin Grumple. I don't know.
Cousin Grumple.
That's actually a very good one. That's a very
Nah.
good one. I like Cousin Grumple.
Cousin brother uncle, bro. That's the right one.
Cousin,
it has such a deep
Cousin
meaning
Bruncle.
to it.
Cousin Bruncle.
It has such a deep meaning to it. Like, imagine when we're on podcasts like 250. They're like, "How did you get the name?" You're like, "Go back to session 1."
Yeah, start from there and then go to here. Yeah, I think it should be Cousin Bruncle. That'd be funny.
Cousin Bruncle.
You know, brother uncle, Cousin Bruncle.
You
Okay.
gotta do Cousin Bruncle.
Cousin Bruncles.
Yo, you know what's wild?
Mm-mm.
So, Loki, what I'm about to say, I think it should always stay ambiguous, and they should always wonder about it. But tell me why, when we were going through the family lore, or it was when I think you or Cedric said something about your dad. You know what the one thing I thought of was?
Mm.
You know what it was.
I don't know it. Oh, say it.
Bro said, "Oh,
Say it. I actually don't know what you mean, so say it.
Cedric, do you know what father's milk is?
What did you just say?
You know what father's milk is?
Hold on. Yeah, what's up?
He's gonna go kill himself now. If you said that. You just gonna hear a chair fall and then rope in the back.
I'll be right back, Jacob.
He just left the podcast.
Man left.
Fucking last time, I need to put these away. Can I come in? I don't want to quit. We're going now.
He's just having a conversation in the podcast
I
right
need them on your desk now.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do now.
I got it.
No, they're not speaking Spanish, you racist.
Yo, I couldn't hear. It was too far. It was like, so I was like,
No,
yo, are they
that's
speaking
not
a
even
different
a
language?
Spanish sound.
I know, but that's how it sounded. Like it was like cutting in and out, so it sounded weird. So I thought they were speaking different.
No,
language.
they were not. No, they were not speaking Spanish. Nick is white. I'm white skin, half white, half Mexican.
Whoa!
And then
I am
Cedric
not white,
is black
bro.
skin, black and Mexican.
I'm not white, bro.
Okay, yeah. What are you? Red?
I'm literally, bro. There's.
Hokey hokey baby.
I low-key need Cedric to be here for this because it's actually a very interesting conversation. Yo, Cedric, you here?
No.
Are you still having a conversation?
No. He actually just left the podcast. This thing we're trying to start a business on.
Wow. Okay. Anyways, yeah.
We should just wait. We're cutting this part out.
What I was gonna say.
No, no way.
No. I'm gonna remember.
It's so unprofessional.
Okay, I remember.
It's just chaos. It's chaos.
I remember. Yeah, cut this whole fucking part.
I'm gonna have to.
Bro left mid fucking thing.
He left during the podcast.
That's
Ooh.
crazy.
Mm.
You.
Who? What do you mean?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Who was talking?
I've been here.
Hey, Cedric. You were just like,
I literally said, hold on.
Baby.
I said,
"You're a
hold,
monkey baby.
I said-
You're a monkey baby."
I said, hold on, bro.
Yo, Cedric, I got. Okay, now we can come back in. 3, 2.
Action.
What I was saying was, I needed Cedric for a very important discussion / question.
Uh-huh.
Cedric, tell me, there is a difference between Caucasian people and white people.
I thought that's just always...
There are differences of white people. It's just a fact.
Yes, that's true.
There's many different, like, it's almost like, think of like subclasses.
Yes,
it's like subclasses.
We all know this. Okay, it's not nothing new. It's just race
of white people. Indeed.
I told you we were gonna get racist.
So for the different subclasses of white, there's like the I'm gonna get your hillbilly. Like there's hillbilly fucking white.
Okay.
There's there's California white, but it's like I'm gonna go to the store and then I'm gonna go and park my car and go to the beach. There's that white.
Okay.
And then there's the fake. What would you
New
call
York
this
white.
one?
Boston.
Well,
white.
there's the Boston white.
That did not
Red
sound like
Sox.
Boston. The Mets, baby.
The Mets, baby.
Okay, continue.
But no, I think my subclass of white really just elevates above the rest. Like,
Okay,
not even
Hitler.
a superior. Whoa!
You were just want to say superiority.
You kind of were.
No. I'm saying, but my version of white is better than the other whites. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what Hitler said
know
too.
what?
Yeah, that's what he
Aren't
said.
you? Wait, aren't you white and blonde with like greenish blue eyes?
Right now on your screen.
Yeah.
You mean Luke Skywalker, the epitome of goodness? Yeah.
Yeah, because he's white
Anyways,
and blonde.
no, I don't have green eyes, by the way. And do not have blonde hair, by the way.
Putting a picture on the screen right now.
Definitely. Okay. Please
I
Next, I'll pull up a picture of me sleeping. But
I
no,
do have one of those, so yeah, I can put that on the
don't. I have one of everybody. So,
screen. It's in my secret folder, and I use.
but yeah, I think I just really raise above the rest. Not because there's anything inherently different, just because I have integrated with other cultures. I feel like I'm the what's it called? I'm like the avatar of white men. It's like I've gone to like the black culture
You're German?
and really not German. I'm
So you're
literally
not the
not
avatar.
German.
Okay, got it.
I'm Finnish.
Okay.
Fucking dirty piece of
You're
shit.
finished?
You finished?
You're finished talking about this?
He's talking about this.
From Finland, you fucking dirty fucking piece of shit.
Oh, like that's.
Wait, why I gotta be shit? Because I'm brown?
Dang!
Yo.
You calling me a coon? Because of my profile?
Whoa.
Yo. Edit that out. Edit that out.
Keep it in, editor. Keep it in. Keep it in.
Bro, I just assimilated with every race, so.
Yeah?
I'm
Indian?
friends with every race. I sympathize for every fucking race. I empower every
Except-
race.
He's just better.
Except I'm just better. Yeah, you heard him. You heard him here, folks. He's just better.
He's just better,
superior,
bro.
like he said.
No.
He pure blood.
He's better than you. Oh,
Skin color. You're not
That
white
is
enough.
not what I said. That is not what I said.
bro said, wait now.
I
Wait,
only
let me just
speak
tell you this.
English.
Let me just tell you this. For you, Jacob. Do you have another white friend?
No.
That's what I'm saying!
I live in a Mexican area, okay?
I
That's
don't
not
give
my
a
fault.
I asked if you had another white fucking friend.
You.
He has no friends.
Exactly.
I have
The
no
fact-
friends. I have no
The
friends.
fact that I'm your fucking baby fucking sister's spiritual uncle as a white human.
Yeah, for like only
says a
like
lot.
5 years.
She's like 5 years old, bro. What the fuck do you mean? Only for 5 fucking years.
I've only known you for like 7 years, okay?
No. Known each other for
That's pretty good, honestly. Like, I don't know
Known
what to
you
tell
for
you there.
23, Cedric.
Well,
You
yeah.
came from his brother's father's mouth, bro. So of course you fucking know.
I'm showing him this podcast. That's it.
No. Actually, yes. Yes, please do.
Whoa!
Whoa.
No,
He
no.
said that, Cedric?
Not even. No,
Actually,
no.
yes.
No, because I need. No, this is gonna be like. Wait. This is gonna be like. You remember when Orochimaru took Sasuke into the Uchiha?
Oh, I don't like this
lower
already.
levels?
Who you calling Orochimaru?
Oh. I'm not Orochimaru. That would be probably
You were just about to,
But,
though. You were just about
nah.
to say that.
No. I'm like what's the water guy that's with him?
I don't remember what the fuck his name is.
But I'm like the water guy in the group. So I'm just like right behind Sasuke, just watching. But your father is like Sasuke, and he's about to be shown like he has the Mangekyo Sharingan now since he heard that whole clip that just happened, and now he's gonna be able to see like the truth about father's mom.
No one's gonna watch this podcast. No one's gonna watch this podcast. It's
You think
it's
your
6
dad could
o'clock
get-
now. We gotta wrap up soon.
Do you think your dad will get 10 minutes into this shit?
No, I don't think anyone's gonna get 10 minutes into this. No one's gonna get 10 minutes into this podcast.
Really?
Who has the sensible mind to understand this madness?
Christian, probably.
It's not a bad one.
Man,
That's not a bad one.
Yo, do you know what we need to have a whole podcast about, bro?
What?
We need to have a whole podcast about fucking yes.
Okay,
That's such an
pulling up
inside
on screen
joke,
now.
bro. That's such an inside joke.
Dude, we
Yo,
gotta explain every inside
low
joke we
key?
have as well in this podcast.
Low key, Dude, be actually really dope.
Mm.
Is if we like in person, we watch the fucking Lord of the Rings and we explain this shit to Cedric, and we have like after reviews of it.
We need to come up with a name first, okay?
We have one.
Is it Cousin Brother Uncle? Cousin Bruncle?
Cousin Brother Uncle.
I like Cousin Bruncle more.
Nah, I like Cousin Brother
Hold on, let's see how it looks on the thing first.
Cousin Brother Uncle.
Let's see. We could put a vote to it.
3.
I think it
Let me
rolls
look.
off the tongue. He's typing something. Oh god. He's typing in general. I see him. Cousin Brother Uncle. That doesn't roll off the tongue, I think, though.
That rolls so. You know what else rolls off the tongue?
Hmm?
He said, "Yes, please explain."
Is it the Stone Cold meme we're seeing right now?
Got milk.
Cedric, what do you like better? Cousin Brother Uncle or Cousin Bruncle?
Man's not even pronouncing it right, so of course he's gonna.
Cousin Cousin Broth. How do you say it?
Cousin Brothunkle.
Brothuncle. Cousin Brothuncle or Cousin Brunkle?
Cousin Brothunkle.
Cedric's gonna be the deciding factor. Unless we get a different name from him.
Unless we have
I
Randy
like
Orton
these two,
come in
though.
and be our first guest.
The Warden. What?
You hear about that subject? We're gonna get Randy Orton to be a guest.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be our first guest, guys. That's gonna be Randon Orton. Randon Orton.
Brandon Orton. Brandon Orton.
That doesn't even.
The Viper, Brandon Orton.
Brandon.
Speaking
Orton.
of Randon Orton, Cedric. JH.
Oh my god, let's not. That
JH.
motherfucker.
Oh,
Nick.
what is J?
No, bro. We're okay. Look, on Easter, we found out WrestleMania was going. We were like, all right, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it on.
Yeah.
So we were watching okay, and this man Randy Orton has a match, and he's gonna wrestle against anybody who's in the
Joe
locker room.
Hendry. Joe Hendry.
Yes,
Say his
Joe
name
Hendry.
and he
Oh my
appears.
god,
I believe in Joe Hendry.
bro.
I believe in Joe. Bro, you don't know Joe Hendry?
Bro, let me tell you, bro. I did
He's
not
a
know who
fucking
he was.
goat.
You
I did
actually
not know who he
Joe
was,
Hendry,
bro.
I can tell.
No, I actually know him.
Are you serious?
Bro.
Bro,
Bro.
y'all don't know about Joe Hendry?
I've never seen Joe Hendry in my
He's
life,
so
and I loved him the
funny.
second I saw him.
He's so
Bro,
funny.
yeah, bro. He
Wait,
came.
wait,
We watched the intro. We watched the intro, and his intro that he came in on, and we were like, I was like, bro, this cannot be real,
Wait,
bro.
By the
This
way,
cannot
Jake,
be
this
real.
is the first
Jacob.
time me and Cedric has watched WWF or WWE in the past 13 or 14 years.
Jacob, you want to know the funniest part about his fucking intro?
Yeah, I saw it.
No. You know something funny about that shit?
What?
You know he made the song himself? He
I
made
believe
the
it.
shit.
I believe
He
it.
made the song, he made the video, he made the whole fucking persona. Where he
He's a
just
goat.
turns and he smiles. Yeah,
Yes.
he's fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious. I didn't know who it was. I was so caught off guard. I was like, "Who is
Yeah,
this guy right here?" I was like dogging on the entire thing because I hate wrestling now. But like, I saw him turn. I was like, maybe I might like this match, and then it was over in like in 30 seconds. But still,
You know what's so funny about that shit too?
Hmm.
You know, like all of the wrestling execs, they hated this motherfucker because they're like, why do people like him so much? Why is he so over? Bro, people fucking love him just because he's Joe Hendry. He doesn't do anything cool. He doesn't have an awesome theme song.
he
doesn't have,
everything he does is cool that I've seen.
but that's the thing. That's the paradox about it.
The paradox. He is the contradiction.
Everything about him would make him not fucking cool, and he's fucking awesome. So that's why, like, the wrestling execs are like, why the fuck do the people love him?
Cedric, the second he came out, do we not just give each other a look?
Yeah, bro. And we were like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. We
I
immediately was like,
believe in Joe
dude, we're talking
Hendry.
about like the old WWE games. Like we want to go back to 2010 and play it a little bit, and then
Bro, he reminds me so much of the old wrestlers.
yeah,
bro.
yeah. It's like, and once
He
it's gonna
reminds
come
me
out, it's like,
so
bro, this is the thing that I would make, and then like
Yeah.
it's just getting better.
Yeah.
Bro, it's
And
not
then
real.
And then Randy
He's not
put him-
real. Like
put him down.
that's an AI, man.
Randy had to sneak attack him.
Dude, oh yeah, dude. That
That
clip, we
scene-
saw it live.
that-
It was hilarious.
I know y'all were dying when y'all saw that
Dude,
shit.
Cedric, we were laughing for a
Bro,
minute.
as soon as he did his turn and his smile, bro, oh my god, I could not stop, bro.
He just died off camera.
That shit was so funny.
The fact that that's our reintroduction for like 13, 14 years later, it's
That's
hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, Joe Hendry's fucking hilarious. He's so funny, bro. Oh shit. Now I kind of want it to be cousin Bruncle Joe Hendry, bro.
No, not off of one joke. No way. We can have a Joe Hendry podcast. We talk about him a lot. Because I had no
A whole
nothing about
session
him.
of Joe Hendry?
I know nothing about him other than what I've seen in that like 10 minutes.
Oh, bro, I'm so down. We shouldn't talk about him no more. Hey, next podcast, bro.
And Christian.
All about Joe Hendry. and
Joe
Christian.
Joe Hendry Jan, yes.
Go Joe Hendry channel. That's crazy.
That should be the episode
So
name when we talk about it.
So this episode's gonna be called Cousin Bruncle or what?
Do you think we should do this one? Use that one as a name?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Cedric? We could always change it later on as
I
well.
want it to be hentai.
Hentai Cousin Bruncle? That has
Yo.
such a bad connotation to it.
Bruh.
Cedric, your opinion?
Bruh.
He said, say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I thought it was Henry at first, but no, it's Henry.
I was like, bro, even his last name is spelled fucking idiotic, bro. It's Hendry.
So funny.
It's so funny.
Hendry? Yeah, I've never heard of that name in my fucking life.
No, it's definitely has to be made up or
I
something.
believe in Joe Hendry. No, I think that's his actual real name, which is
Yeah,
the funniest
probably.
part about this shit.
Probably. So Cedric, Cousin Bruncle or no?
I was thinking, I do like Cousin Bruncle, okay? I do. But I was thinking, low key, we should just call it Sometimes.
Why sometimes?
Because sometimes we be talking about the dumbest shit, I swear, bro. Sometimes we be talking about politics. Sometimes we be talking about anime. Sometimes we be talking about racist shit.
That's just gonna be like the normal thing, though.
But that's what I'm saying. But it'd be called Sometimes.
Let's see if Sometimes has a podcast ready. Let's see. Cousin Bruncle definitely does not have a podcast, and if it does, I don't care. We're stealing it. Well, let's see. Sometimes podcast. Yes, there is already something called Sometimes on Spotify. I mean, I kind of figured it was gonna be a thing because like it's one word and it's like a common word as well. So
Is Joe Hendry radio?
does Joe Hendry have a podcast? Let's see.
That would actually be amazing if he did.
Joe Hendry. Scottish. He's Scottish. I didn't.
Yeah, he is.
Podcast.
Obviously, he's the fucking goat.
Yes, the Joe Hendry show. He does have a podcast.
That's so amazing. He's a great human.
His face tells it all. He's a man of 1,000 words in one look.
You mean say his name and he appears?
Yeah, that's gonna be our next guest. Next Tuesday, boys.
Joe Hendry? Bro, if we actually got Joe Hendry right here, bro, oh my god. I would cry.
Yes.
Say his name.
Cedric,
and-
anything else? Or Cousin Bruncle? Because like I said, if we don't like it, we could always just change it later on. People change their podcast names all the time. Who's raving in the background?
Yeah, my brother. Can't explain the brother laureate. Must be introduced next
Must
time
be
on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes. Maybe we'll have him as a guest.
He would low-key be funny.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
Yeah, if we have him as a guest, bro, we definitely have to talk about one thing. I don't know what it'd be.
Foreshadow it. What's the
Wait.
trailer?
The trailer.
Come back next episode for this.
Next episode.
Next, like maybe 7 from here, but yeah,
18.
next 18. Yeah,
He spoke about if he could do anything in D&D, he would love to be a certain thing and join us.
a slaver.
That will be the trailer.
Whoa!
Take it already.
Yeah, bro.
Straight into the fucking white man slavery. That's
Who said they had to be white?
Yeah, bro. What? Hold on.
Yay! Yay!
He's a white man. That's what I'm saying.
Such your lie.
So he's your brother. He's your full blood brother, and you're saying that he's white, huh?
Well, he's like 98% blood.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway,
That's like
so-
Hashirama cells.
this is gonna be our Cousin Bruncle podcast from now on. That's gonna be the title of this episode. Yes, but I want to talk about a lot of things on this top podcast. I want to give like personal stories. Oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted to talk about this, but now you guys are talking about something. But I wanted to say, maybe next episode. I feel like we're not fully done introducing ourselves either, because like we should give like certain facts about ourselves, or like to know what the people like are listening to. I'm sure it's only to be our friends listening, but still it doesn't matter. It's still funny. I don't know, category that we're in. I guess it's gonna be a little bit of everything, so just entertainment. Cousin Bruncle. Or
Cousin Bruncle.
It's kind of sticking in my head now for some reason.
Sticking in me.
Okay.
The cake bakery.
The
Because
cake
we
bakery.
shake all them cakes.
I'm
Yeah.
shaking my cake for you. Sorry for that.
Yo.
Mine is definitely
The
lust.
cakery.
Cedric's probably the most lustful person I could think of.
Whoa! No, I'm not.
Who's worse?
That's D.
D?
Yeah.
I love that we both said D is crazy. Yo!
I mean, bro got a little dingling
half
on the
the
way.
podcast is just talking about D.
He's an interesting character.
He's an interesting
Low key, bro.
He's like a whole side character that has like lore and like different things.
He's like the
It's
Piccolo
like-
of Dragon Ball. You know what I mean?
Literally.
You know what's crazy
Piccolo
is
without aura. That's
I was
literally
talking to Frop. We were talking to Frop. It was me, D, Frop, and like the rest of us. And I was like, bro, D, you're becoming Frop. And he was like, Frop was like, bro, you're becoming worse than me, bro. What do you mean? And I was like, God damn.
Yikes.
Worse
By the way,
than
Frop
me
is the pedophile we
crazy.
know. So, he's just one of our friends.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know if we'd go that far.
We'll bring him on here, and then we'll prove it.
we'll prove it is crazy.
Hey, viewers, I said before, we're going to get very phobic.
Wait,
Ism, everything.
there has to be one thing added to this just for a timestamp.
Oh, no.
Oblivion Remaster came out today.
Oh, I was looking at that. The trailer I just saw right before you called me.
I already fucking played it. That shit is cold.
Oh, you mean it came out?
Yes,
thought it was a
I'm
trailer.
playing it. No,
it came out.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Okay.
He said, I'm not playing it right now?
You didn't know about that?
No, I
Bro,
thought that was
it's
just a
fucking-
trailer.
It's fucking cold as shit.
Okay, playing that on my YouTube channel. Go subscribe to that.
Yo, speaking of your YouTube channel, bro, you kept a record of like every 4 months, but it's been about 4 months. Where's my next video?
And it might be 3 more months after this because I'm doing podcasts and D&D and I'm working, baby, even longer.
We just got to get a following of like 100 people and then get them all to buy $30
Viewers,
shirts.
I'm doing this solely for the money. I don't care about your opinions on my friends.
Oh
We're
my
pretending to like each other. I'm doing this for the money. And I'm not getting paid money yet.
doing
So.
it for the money. Well, I just said we gotta just all
How many people
We
you
gotta
just
just-
clicked off right there, you think?
we gotta get 100 people to watch this shit,
Uh-huh.
be fans, and then get them all to buy $30 shirts, bro.
And make sure you
That we
like,
make-
you go to sleep listening to this, so you just have it on repeat, you know? Or even better,
Facts.
yeah, you don't need your phone. Your phone's unhealthy. Just leave your phone on repeat in your house when you go to work, okay? Or school. Or both.
Hey, but think about it. If we had 100 dedicated people and we dropped $30 shirts every couple months, it's $3,000 every time.
Yeah, it just costs like $100 to make one shirt.
Nah, we're gonna have that shit made in Thailand.
We're gonna
It's gonna be like 3 cents a shirt.
we just gotta pay the tariffs is all, you know?
Nah, we're importing that shit illegally.
Okay, cool.
You got a connection.
Yeah, but so yeah, I the video he's talking about was recorded in October, and I still haven't put it out. I just been extremely busy. Okay.
You said fuck you, Cedric.
Well, okay, it's only him, D, and like Soul is really watching it anyway. Okay.
I'm watching it, bro.
Hey, bro, I love them shits.
I do know.
Okay, what video?
Say his name and he appears.
It's like the boogeyman.
He's worse, bro.
He's worse.
If you get Joe Hendry called on you, bro, you might as well
Hendrick?
just kill yourself.
Hendry.
Hendry.
Yes, by the name. We're gonna not only misspell everything, but just missay everything as well. So get prepared to be angry.
Why would they be angry, bro?
I get angry.
About what?
You, Sniggers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended there.
Inside joke. Inside joke. We're swinging next
We're gonna
episode.
end it there.
Yeah, we're ending it right there. We're ending at Sniggers.
Bro had to bring that shit.
I'll play it next episode.
Yeah, there's no way I'm ever showing my face on camera.
It's fine. It's not like I have like hours and hours of recordings of us.
Well, unless you put my face literally on there, bro, I'm never showing my face.
Okay. No, it'd be cool. I was thinking, on a side note, we're not gonna do this probably, but it'd be funny if we all just have webcams. We all just have masks on or something. Protect our identity.
Well.
But
I'd say protect our dick.
yeah. Is there anything you guys want to say before we or I stop the recording or log out, clock off? What do you want to say? This is
Clock.
Hey, bro. Check your boy everywhere. Check your boy Nolix. He's on SoundCloud. You know, it's what's good.
Man said, "Cause I'm hella hungry. Cause I got the money."
best
Oh
song,
my
his
God.
best song.
He's about to get on a track with Flawless White Ape.
White
Hit him up.
Ape?
Hit him up.
I actually got 2 new songs about to be dropping next month, bro.
And this episode's probably not going up until like June. So
Jeez. The world ends before we get there. Imagine.
probably. Anything you want to say, white man, before we get off?
Yes. As always, I'm gonna say this every fucking podcast, bro. Every fucking time we ever get on this shit, I'm always gonna say I'm a Jedi truther, bro. Till the day I fucking die. And fuck as death. That's it.
Oof.
So just like, ah!
What did she do?
What
He
did
said,
you do?
"What did she do?"
She didn't do nothing wrong.
What did she do? Is correct.
Okay. All right, that's it for this episode. This episode is done. I hate you all. I'm in it for the money. Goodbye.